What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a little bit of a different video. You may remember a few months ago my father purchased a 1966 Chevy C10 Stepside, and we dropped it off at my buddy's shop who does complete restorations. It's Classic Body Works is the name of his shop. And when we first got the truck, it was orange and not in great shape at all, and we had it fully restored, took all the bumpers off, the wheels, everything, all brand new, and then repainted to factory red, OEM red from 1966, which they repainted the truck orange. So when we got it, it was orange, and originally it was red, so we went with that same color. But we've had it for probably a couple months now, and I just never made this video, so I figured before winter comes and we have a little bit of sunshine, I will make this video. But here is the truck. No, I'm just kidding. Here it is. So you can see chrome bumper, chrome grille, headlights, even the wheels are brand new. But this thing is pretty much as nice as you could get it. They went through, they realigned all the doors. The doors weren't shutting straight, but they fixed all the gaps and everything and resprayed everything. The whole bed got done, new bumper on the back. New chains even. These are brand new. Gaskets are brand new. What else is new, Dad? That's about it, right? Wheels, bumper.
All the glass got out of it, all new weather strip.
Oh yeah, around all the windows. These are all brand new. Everything on this truck is pretty much brand new. They repainted the inside. I don't know if I have a clip. If I do, I'll put it in right now. But the doors were two different colors when we first got it, so they resprayed everything inside, obviously the whole outside. These emblems are not new, right? These are the old emblems. Those are new too.
Yep,
everything handles.
Yep, handles.
These are new.
Handles, rubber. Yep,
yeah.
Whole new door, bumpers, everything.
So this thing pretty much, besides what you see inside the truck, everything on it is all new. Even all the bolts and everything in the bed, right?
Yeah, I got all the bolts. I got all the original GM bolts, all the side bolts that hold the fenders on. We had everything off. We had all the sheet metal off.
You have pictures from when it was in his shop, right? So I'll throw some pictures in while it was torn apart right now. While we're talking, you guys can see the process pretty much. I didn't get to record anything while they were working on it, but you can see the final product here, and this truck is absolutely mint. But we're about to hop in and take it for a quick little ride. And also, real quick, before we start riding, there were some of you in the comments saying that I didn't know how to drive this truck and I was doing it wrong and blah blah blah. But there was one of you that said the linkage needed to be adjusted, and what did you do?
I adjusted the linkage and I put new bushings on it, and now it shifts perfect.
And it shifts absolutely fine. So I wasn't doing anything wrong, I was just not able to drive it because the linkage was messed up. But let's hop in and go for a ride. There's nowhere to put the camera in here.
There's nothing to...
Does the heat actually work?
Yeah. That was the only option on the truck, was the deluxe heater.
Oh, there it is. Where does it blow out? Oh, up here?
Right here at the bottom. There's
Down here? I hear it. Oh, there it is. Warm air.
High.
One thing to note, the mileage shows 1966 right now, which is the exact year the truck is.
Same year as the truck.
But it's actually 119. They just get to 100 and then they roll over right back to 0.
And it's working. So now here it goes up to 1966 4/10. So the speedometer is accurate. I tried to keep as much of it original as possible, but it came a point where I needed to put some new stuff on it.
Yeah. So now we're in third, right? That's what I couldn't get into third when I drove it in that. I'll try and find a clip of that day in case you didn't see that video. I'll throw it in. But
I remember watching it.
I can't be there. was where I was struggling. This is exactly where I was.
It wouldn't, as soon as it would go up in the second, it wouldn't let you drop down in the dirt because it was binding, so I adjusted it. I watched a YouTube video of an old timer down in, I believe, Georgia, and he went step by step on how to adjust it. And I remember him saying, don't be afraid to put some grease on it. So I put some grease on it, new bushings, and it worked beautiful.
Yeah, it shifts almost perfect now. Well,
yeah.
Pretty much perfect.
Me and your mom had this out. We went down and visited Pop, took Pop for a ride.
Yeah.
And then brought it back and had it on a Taconic, and it was...
Yeah, so that's over an hour each way, driving this thing.
72 miles an hour on a Taconic. Thing nice and straight, no shake in the front end. A lot of people were giving me thumbs up because I was passing them.
Well, even when I had it on the trailer, I was getting thumbs up.
Yep.
When it was orange.
It was crazy. You know you're in an older truck with a lot of sway.
Yeah.
It runs out nice. I got it. Thinking about doing a new wiring harness after putting all this money into it. I don't need to for a new wiring harness.
And a more powerful motor?
No.
Come on.
No, this is it. I gotta get the horn fixed.
The horn doesn't work?
No, the horn's not working. I got it.
I guess it's a good thing you don't have an inspection.
Yeah, one blinker. The blinker and the dash for the passenger
In here
side
it doesn't work,
it's
right?
working, but over here it's not working. I checked all the
But they're both working outside.
outside they're working, but in the dash they're not. I checked the bulbs. The bulbs were good. I want to pull the whole dash out, pull the glass apart, clean behind the glass.
This doesn't. Oh, it's in Celsius, so maybe it does work.
Outside air temperature.
Yeah, but it's in Celsius. That's why it says it's so cold. Why does this not stay shut?
I gotta get in the back. There's a spring tab. I gotta get the spring tab adjusted and get it tight so it stays nice and tight, like that.
Yeah, it wants to sit like that a lot of the time.
I had all this out. I had the whole day. I had all the radio planks out. I had the glove box door off. Right back, I put new ductwork in there for the heater. The actual wiper motor and the washer is right here above the heater, right behind the heater. So I had to run all the new hoses in here. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Front end, nice, stays nice and straight.
Nice day to take it out too.
Yeah, see the doors down inside the tow kit vents?
Down here?
Pull it, grab the handle and pull towards you.
Oh, here we go.
That lets air in. That's your
That's why I feel the breeze coming.
That's your air conditioning. So I believe on the back side of them is supposed to be a ring of cowhide that makes it airtight when you close it.
Yeah, because there's definitely air coming in.
Oh, there's air coming in both.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the trick was for the winter time. You know, the old timers must have had something to keep that cold air off.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were driving these trucks all year.
Yeah, freeze your ass off. But I did not. I painted the doors, and I'm still debating whether I want to have Edgar paint the roof and the dash. I sort of like the patina and the history of the truck. I don't want to.
Yeah, once you start painting it, you lose all that.
All that. I mean, you can tell that somebody smoked in here because there's staining, and it stops at the mirror, so you know it was the driver.
Yeah, you can see it all right here.
You can see it. I've tried to wipe it off with every kind of cleaning chemical you can think of.
Over here, you can see some stuff.
So, I just don't know, you know, I would rather, I like the history of the truck.
Right.
And I can just imagine the stories that would be told in it. It's just crazy. That side of the roof is perfectly clean. It's amazing.
It is a lot cleaner over here. There's a little bit back here.
Yeah.
It's definitely much cleaner.
Here. It like stops right there.
Yeah, the window's sucking all the smoke out.
Yeah, we went through all the vent windows. Everything works nice and neat.
Stuck here for a
Yeah,
second.
you gotta be careful. It's not a speed demon.
No.
And of course, we got cars perfectly
We're good.
perfectly staggered.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna hit this truck though, I'll tell you that. It runs really good.
Oh, beautiful. So before we went into the body shop with Edgar, I had my buddies down at Paul's Motors down in Poughkeepsie. I had Danny and Dean. They had it for 3-4 months, and they went through everything. We replaced every single gasket, tune-up, rebuilt carburetor, new radiator. I went through the thing mechanically to make sure it was 100%.
Yeah, and he drove it for a few days to make sure before he gave
drove
back
to
to
his
us.
house numerous times.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
The only thing he didn't fix was the gear linkage.
Yeah. Because he said it was working fine.
Yeah, he probably wasn't going on highways.
Yeah. And he exactly, when I asked him about it, he said, "You just got to learn how to drive it."
Yeah.
I said, all right. So then I watched a couple of videos. It did need a little, it was out of adjustment.
Yeah.
And more importantly, the bushings were shot.
You put all new bushings
I put all new bushings in it and did all that. And so when it went to Edgar, it was running 100%. And it runs nice and smooth.
Yeah.
You gotta use the choke in the morning when you're starting it up. And the best thing is to let it warm up for 10 minutes before you go drive it, and it works beautiful, runs beautiful.
Yeah.
I knew when we went down to visit Pop, coming back home, I don't know if I told you this, but coming on the Taconic, I told your mom, I said, this will be a good test for it, because we ran on the Taconic, I don't know, what is that, a half hour from
probably, at least.
Up at the top, right?
Yeah.
Up one stalk to the house. It's a half hour. And I told your mom, I said, I'm going to run it hard. And tomorrow morning when we get in the garage,
Yeah, see if anything's leaking.
If we see any drips or anything, then we'll have to address it. But the next morning, 6 o'clock, I'm having a cup of coffee. I'm looking at the truck with bone dry.
Yeah.
And that just, that's all that work that we did prior to paint.
Right.
Just making sure that everything was good.
Yeah, well, he went through pretty much everything, right?
Well, I bought the complete Velcro gasket kit for the whole truck.
Yeah.
So he dropped every single fluid in it. Every gasket was changed. I said, I'm not going to go and paint it and then go and start wrenching on the thing. I'll do the minor stuff after it was painted.
Right.
But I didn't want to.
Have it in the shop with guys leaning over it and everything.
Yeah, scratching,
dropping tools and whatnot.
No, but it runs out nice. I do have to get an inspection. It is required. But I just haven't.
You can get it next year. You're not going to drive it much before the snow comes.
No. We'll be lucky if we get another month. I looked on the weather.
Yeah, I saw something in the beginning of December, maybe.
Yeah, December 6th.
So, I don't know. I might put this video out maybe tomorrow, actually, or maybe Tuesday, but today is November 12th. So, it goes to show I'm a little bit behind on uploads. I'm probably like 2 weeks or so after I film it, that's when it's getting uploaded. So, I'm going to try and edit a bunch of videos and get closer to where we're actually at, but I do have a lot of stuff recorded that is just not even edited yet.
Work before videos.
Yeah.
Work gets in the way.
What was this supposed to be?
That's a radio blank. That's where the radio goes. So I had that all out. I cleaned it all, and that's where
There's not even speakers in here. Where would the speakers be?
The speakers go, I believe, in this truck.
Behind
No,
the
right here. Right up here.
Oh, okay.
Just one single speaker.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. My 74 K20, the speakers were in the door and behind the cab corners.
Yeah, well, there's nothing in these doors.
Well, in the old days, they used to run the wire, and then they would cut out a hole and mount it in it. I actually, the door panels on my 74 were like plastic. And they sold aftermarket ones that actually, you just unscrewed them. They had Phillips head screws with like a little washer head on them.
Yeah.
And there was a speaker built into the door panel that we bought. You ran the wire. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It was in our lane.
Holy shit.
Would have been a bad day.
Ridiculous. That's just, man, the amount of people not paying attention on the roads during the day is just insane.
Shouldn't be driving.
Pharaoh's Nest.
Pulling in here?
We gotta get that. Yeah, we gotta get that. The shingle jump off.
You guys can see there's a lot of progress since the last time I was here, but if you're interested in seeing this, we're gonna walk through right now and make a different video. But that is pretty much it for this truck. As you can tell, it is absolutely mint, and in the sunshine here it looks even better. But this paint
it's
is
straight. It's pinned straight.
Yeah, this paint is
Edgar and his
super
dad did
nice.
a phenomenal job.
Yeah. Side note, if you guys are local and you have a classic truck or even anything that needs body work, definitely reach out to them. Classic Body Works on Instagram, and their work speaks for itself. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything on this truck that you want to see maybe before snow falls, let me know, and I'll make a video on it.